Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this momentous occasion. Ben and Shelly's wedding. This is the moment my mum has been waiting for. And it is here. Funny thing time is, some say marriage is a lifetime. I say let it not be a life sentence. We must listen and not let our ego rule. However, as I see it, Ben and Shelly have nothing to fear. If our father was here now, he would be so proud of this moment. So, Shelly and Ben, go forth and live your lives as God has intended.
Where do I begin? First off, thanks, Ray. That was lovely. Lovely words. Obviously, I just thank you all for being here. It wouldn't be the same without you, although it would have been a lot cheaper. It means so much to me and Shelly to have all of you here today, every single one of you. I can't quite look at all of you in the eye, but I'm kind of trying. So, yeah, it's just been such an amazing day. It's such a privilege. Some of you have come from London, some of you from the other side of the country, and some of you from the other side of the world, which is just amazing. So thank you. I just want to say immediately a thank you to you, Shelly, my love, because this is just incredible, and what you've done, all the work and the tireless hours and effort, it was all worth it. And in front of our family and dearest friends, we've been able to say I love you, and we just hope that every day will be as happy as today, but maybe not quite as expensive. To be honest, there's just going to be a whole lot of love and gratitude, because that's kind of all I've got for today and for all of you. You know, I just want to thank the Academy. Oh no, that's wrong. But yeah, I really wouldn't be here without my amazing family. My aunt and uncle, who sadly have jetted off early because Glastonbury's really, you know, can't really compete with, you know, pop stars and yeah, all that jazz. But I just want to thank them anyway, because they're amazing and I wouldn't be here without them. Tobes, Ollie and Josh, because all three of you are my brothers. You know, you're my best mates as well, even though you're ugly. I love you more than you know, and I couldn't ask for better brothers, really. I tried, but they said that's it. But anyway, I'm so grateful. The whole day's been surreal. It's flown by. And I actually never thought that I'd really want to marry someone. And here I am. And the last 3 years have been some of the best of my life. And our relationship is just, it's moved fast, but it's amazing. And everything with you just feels right. So thank you for swiping right. And yeah, thank you for putting up with me and for promising to continue to do that for the rest of your life. I hope you know what you've got yourself into. And then, yeah, just finally, I think I've said it again, but just what an incredible day you've made happen. This is really all because of you. I just tried to help, and even then we still, yeah. But we made it. We made it. We made it.
Tonight I'm flying over that little house up on the hill. My mind is resting on the wooden pane of your windowsill.
I am hers and she is mine.
From this day until the end of my days.
From this day until the end of my days.
Hers.
His?
His. I'm repeating.
You're doing a great job.
I'm still a guy, right?
I hope so.
Try I am his.
I am his,
And he is mine.
and he is mine.
From this day until the end of my days.
From this day until the end of my days.
I thought the next time I'd see you in a suit was for your next job interview, but surprisingly, you said you were never going to get married, and I see you in a suit with your lovely wife, and this is the best day ever. I'm so delighted for you both. I remember when you first met because Ben came over to my house. This was during lockdown in COVID times, and he came over in one of the brief breaks that we had in COVID. He's like, I've met someone, I've been speaking to. I was like, oh no, here we go. He's lost his marbles. He's too much isolation, and he can't remember what's going on. But thankfully, you are real, and you're as beautiful as he said. And I'm so glad that you found each other, especially how similar you are as well. I first met Ben when we were in year 6 together, and he had bright red cheeks and a big, thick, full head of hair. It's a long time ago now. It feels such a surreal experience to be in front of you. I'd have more photographic evidence of this hair if we'd been born in the time of camera phones, but we've known each other for 25 years, and in those days they didn't have the phones on your camera, so it's unfortunate I don't have as many pictures I'd like to be able to show you of this, wonderful head of hair that was there originally. Yes, it was a biffro. We often would also, with the bright red cheeks, we would sometimes mention Noddy as a name. And the best word I can think of to describe Ben, as was mentioned actually in the vows, is clean. He's the person I know with the whitest trainers I've ever seen in my life. He was the first person to introduce me to trainer whitener. I've never even heard of this stuff before. It was absolutely insane. And when he didn't have access to trainer whitener, it was the spit shine technique. And I remember he had sorry, you've just eaten, but he had the perfect technique where he could spit on his shoes from above and wipe it on the back of his leg.
Ben is a person who sees the very best in everybody, and he's trying to teach me to do the same thing. And the more I know him, the more I learn to curb prejudice and to look deeper into people, to see that light that he never fails to see. Ben is an anchor of positivity, not just in my life, but I know in everybody else's that he shares with. And he's a reminder to everybody around him that there is real power in kindness, loyalty, and friendship. I'm so pleased to see you sitting here today, brother. You look happier than I have ever seen you, just as Callum said. You deserve every second of it, with a beautiful new wife, a beautiful new home. And the day I received that text message out of the blue that said, "Bro, I've met the perfect woman," was 100% accurate. So to conclude, I wish you both all the fortune, luck, and happiness the world can offer. Congratulations, guys, and thank you for letting us all share this wonderful day with you.
So I've known Shelly since secondary school. We've been through a lot over the years, from practicing a dance for her 18th birthday. It was at my house. My dad honestly was sick of the song. I think we played it over 100 times. For those of you that don't know, when you're 18, Filipino tradition is when you're 18, you get a big celebration. So that's what we was doing for her 18th. So we've been there from that time to not too long ago, actually, when we was in the Philippines, trying to cross a river, completely drunk and being taken downstream by the current, which was hilarious. So we've gone through so much together. We've laughed until we couldn't breathe, and we've cried our eyes out. She's been there through the hardest time. Yeah, so like I said, she's been there through one of the hardest and lowest times of my life, and we've just had the great girly time that we had over the years. From watching films and having naps. We'd literally just randomly just have naps. She's one of the best godmothers to my children, and she's, like I said, one of my bestest friends. She is my sister from another mother. Her mum has also looked after me through the years. But I'm really happy that she's finally found her Mr. Right. We all know she's had her fair share of Mr. Wrongs. I'm not going to mention anything there. Since meeting Ben, I can honestly say, like, we haven't seen Shelly this happy, and we're really glad that she's finally found her perfect match. Shelly, we love you, and we can't wait to see the next milestone and to see what the next chapter of your life with Ben will be.
Afternoon. Have you got your notes? I'm just going to read Ben's notes again, because they've all prepared for this. I didn't even know I was going to speak today. So first thing I'd like to say is to Miller, who I met 2 years ago, and it's been a joy to come to your home, your original home, and then your new home, or your most recent home. And I met a lot of your family and friends at Isabel's 5th birthday party, and everybody treated me just like I was part of the family already. So it's lovely that you're all here, and I, on behalf of the Weltman side, to welcome you all in to our extended family now. So thank you for that. Thank you so much for all the love you're giving them. Make sure you continue to do that. Would you please all stand up? So, really loud. Raise your glasses. Ben and Shelly and Ben.
Tonight I'm flying over that little house up on the hill. My mind is resting on the wooden pane of your windowsill.